Happy Friday, everyone, and around here that means it's time for Flashback Friday. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know around here on Fridays we like to do something called Flashback Friday.
Let's go back in time.
Really simply put, Flashback Fridays is a way that I can jump back, have a look at some of the past art that I created, usually a couple of years ago or more, and share with you what that piece looks like and some of the thought process and some of the tools that I use to create it. So without further ado, let's have a jump in and look at the piece that I want to share with you today. This piece here, I absolutely love everything to do with Star Wars, so it's no surprise that I design a lot of Star Wars pieces, but this was a really fun one. Something that I didn't really know what I was going to end up creating at the time. This was a collaboration with one of my favorite artists and humans on YouTube, but also outside of YouTube as well, Midnight Reaper Artwork. Check out his link on the screen here. He's an absolutely fantastic artist, but a lot of the times we'll pick a topic and we'll both decide to design a piece around that topic. This was done years and years and years ago back. I think it was maybe 2020 or 2019, something like that. It's crazy how fast time flies. But yeah, I can't remember who actually put the Star Wars theme forward for this one, but I was in this period of really enjoying drawing lanterns. So I thought I'd flip a Stormtrooper helmet up the other way and have this lantern sort of rocking, almost like it's rocking back and forth. And I really like the outcome of this. Is it the best piece I've ever done? By no means possible. This is really before I started to do some of the newer techniques that I'm doing now, but overall I still really like this piece. I think it's something fun. I think it's unique as well. That's what I really try and go for in a lot of my pieces. And this was something where I was in this period of, starting to add a lot of these orbs in the background of my pieces. It's something that I tend to do a lot even to this day. If we have a look at the piece behind me, this canvas right here, check out the link at the top of the screen if you want a bit more of a breakdown about this hand-painted canvas behind me. But you can see I've got orbs in this piece as well. So yeah, kind of just starting out that orb journey here with this. I feel like it adds a little bit of lightness to the piece, almost as if the design is floating. I can't exactly tell you when I started doing this, but I'm glad I did because it's kind of become the thing that I have continued to do and kind of be known for. So yeah, really liking this. Am I happy with the color palette? Definitely not. Looking back on this, I've come so far with my shading. This piece took around 5 hours to complete, which is pretty quick by today's standards and the artwork that I'm creating, but I guess I am leaning more down the realism route these days. So overall, still very happy with getting this done in that time. But I mean, you can even see how basic a lot of the shading is here on these flowers. I really like the flame coming out here. I think that's quite effective. Very harsh shading too. I actually really quite like the lantern sitting in the Stormtrooper helmet. I think that's quite effective. Could I approach it again? Yes. I've got a lot of contradictory shading happening, but still it's a nice piece. The chain there, that's actually a brush that I got 6 or 7 years ago. It creates a bit of a chain link pattern when you draw it. I've figured out ways to make that look a little bit more natural as well over, again, a long time of using it. But yeah, you can see I've even missed a little bit of, I've got too much shading on the top of the chain at the top. And then something that definitely sticks out to me after all these years is the background on this piece, that really black smoke. I just think it's too much, and I think it actually takes away from the piece a little bit. And that would be something where, if I was to revisit this piece, maybe I was going to do a new version of this piece, I would definitely be thinking about that moving forward. Can I do something similar to this piece behind me and keep it really nice and dark? And I would also possibly think about the aesthetic of the overall piece. Nothing is really bad here in terms of the color scheme going on, but there's so much more work that I can already see that I could jump in and do. But yeah, I really like this piece. It's definitely something that I do look back on from time to time. I also really like what I do on a lot of the skulls and the helmets that I draw, having these markings on here, as if this Stormtrooper had, killed a few people or, whatever it is. He's got a few markings on the helmet there. But yeah, overall, loving looking back on this piece. Brings back a lot of memories. Something else I do in this channel is I do like to take my old pieces and redraw them after a certain amount of time. So let me know if you think this would be a good piece to do that on. I know myself and Midnight Reaper Artwork were looking to do a project like that coming up where we do redraw one of our older designs. So this possibly could be the one for me, but let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you love this piece? Do you hate this piece? Do you think there's an opportunity to make it better? What color schemes would you use? Whatever ideas you have, let me know in the comments because I'd love to hear from you. But yeah, this is just a bit of a blast from the past, I encourage everyone to do this. Keep all your old artwork. You never know what you might either use it for, or be able to reuse it, redraw it and turn it into something even better. That's going to do it for Flashback Friday. This was a real blast from the past. As I said, I drew this probably about 5 years ago. But yeah, that is the whole point of it. We never really know truly how far we've come till we look back on some of the artwork that we've created. I hope you've enjoyed Flashback Friday this week. I know I definitely have. Get out there, maybe rework some of your old pieces as well. Share them with me if you want to show me what you were working on. Stay creative, have some fun, and until the next video, I'll catch you then.